The woman took off her coat, revealing her attractive figure. The bald man standing nearby smiled strangely. As soon as the woman walked away, he nervously took a sip of juice and then went up to her and grabbed her hand. But the woman quickly jerked her hand free. Her friend immediately stood up and warned, "Don't create a scene," but the bald man was stubborn. He raised his hands as if to say he wasn't doing anything, yet he still winked at the woman. Then he grabbed Oni's hair and yanked off his wig, revealing that Oni was bald too. Oni felt deeply insulted and wanted to fight, but the woman stopped him in time and took him outside. However, the bald man followed them, continuing to tease. Oni finally lost his patience and said, "If we're both bald, why are you acting so arrogant?" Then he challenged him to a one-on-one fight. The bald man didn't back down and took a fighting stance. To everyone's surprise, Oni quickly knocked him down. Seeing Oni's bravery, the woman's heart melted. She ran to him happily and said she wanted to reward him that night. The next morning, Oni found the bald man again and discovered that everything from the previous night had been planned. The bald man had staged the entire drama so Oni could look like a hero and win the woman's heart. In return, Oni paid him well, but for Oni, it was just a side gig. His real name was Nick, and his actual job was as a private bodyguard. Nick dreamed of earning $5 million and traveling the world. One day, a young man named Cyrus came to him. Cyrus was from a wealthy family and wanted to enjoy the thrill of casinos. But since casinos carried big risks, he needed a trustworthy bodyguard. Nick immediately agreed. They went to one of the biggest casinos in Las Vegas. Cyrus was amazed by the luxury inside, but he only exchanged $10 for chips. Nick suspected it might be some kind of scam, so he left Cyrus there and returned to his agency. There, his assistant told him that his friend had called with an urgent message. Nick rushed to meet her. By the time he arrived, Holly had already been discharged from the hospital, but her face still bore bruises. She told Nick that the previous night she had gone to a party at the Golden Brick Hotel, where 3 thugs dragged her into a room, humiliated her, and later left her on the street. Hearing this, Nick's anger exploded. He swore to get Holly justice. He first went to the hotel's cleaning lady, who was also his neighbor, hoping to learn about the 3 men. She took Nick to a restaurant and advised him not to get involved, explaining that one of them, Danny, was a local mafia boss. Anyone who went against him met a terrible fate. Nick hesitated briefly, but then clenched his fists, calmed his rage, and decided to take revenge. He went to the room Holly had described and confronted Danny. Danny acted like he didn't care, and even threatened Nick with a weapon. But Nick had faced worse situations before. Pretending to surrender, he suddenly struck back, breaking one goon's leg and hitting another on the forehead with a card. He tied both of them up and called Holly. When she arrived, she pulled a large pair of scissors from her bag. Seeing that, Danny was terrified beyond measure.